as simple as possible. And then on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be doing a live training on probably Google Hangouts, just because I expect a large turnout. And that training is going to be really cool. I want to share with you a $25,000 case study on that training. That $25,000 case study is actually right here as well. Basically, I went into a niche with no name, no brand, no network, and no tech skills. I said, I'm not even going to use my tech guys on this. I'm just going to do it all myself using Sendlane and what I've built here to prove that I can follow my own 5 steps and make money online. And within just about 14 days, I started building an $800 reoccurring stream. And I look back, and in the next month there, I built over $25,000 a month, and I continue that on to this day. And I started that last year just to prove that my system works before I even got into it.
Dude, that's a life changer right there. I know for a fact you've had students that are now earning 7 figures. I know some of these people that they're your students. So let me ask you this. Everybody's hearing this. They're saying, man, Chad, this is one of those things. It sounds too good to be true. How much money, once they spend the $49 with you, they got 3 months with Sendlane. They keep to build my listing. How much money do they need to invest in traffic? I know that's the big question they're asking right now. Is this high dollar?
It's really hard to say the exact number. It all depends on your goals, right? First of all, right? It all depends on your goals. With list building, they say there's a very soft number. It's $1 per subscriber that you have on your list, right? So it really depends on how many people you want on your list, how much your money goals are. So let's just take a hypothetical situation and say you want to make at least $300. What do you want? Would you say $500 a week, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so $500 a week, that's times 4 is 2,000. You need to have about 2,000 subscribers on your list, right? So there's a lot of ways that I teach that are different than the typical way where you just spend money. So if you need 2,000, you're going to have to spend $4,000 what the typical standpoint is, right? Because you got to get 50% opt-in and yada, 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 without getting too technical. Well, what I teach is I teach different ways to make your subscriber list $2,000 without spending that much money. I just need you to spend a little bit of money to get the first basic customers in there, and then I teach you little methods that you can spend $5 to get a bunch of customers, and then you spend nothing to get a bunch of customers. So I teach you a little bit different than what you would normally get used to. So that's what's inside of there. So typically, let's say if you want to make $500 a week, and that's $2,000 a month, you could probably pull it off by spending $1,000, $1,500. That's at the high side. I just want to say, and that's what it really comes down to. It could be as low as a couple $100. It just depends on how well you utilize my tools.
Yeah. I know with list building, though, that's one of those things where you really can nickel and dime it starting out. Start emailing, and you can start getting some promotions out there, start making some money, and then if you're smart, you reinvest, right? Like I always reinvest, always, right? And then once you know what you're doing, dude, you can ramp it up like nothing else, man.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you understand that you have reinvested, so just because you made $500 in a day doesn't mean that you want to take that. You want to reinvest it into your business, make that $500. This is the true way that you can take that $500 and double your income. You know how they always say, is there a way to double your income with investment? This is a real way to do it. It really is, and it's almost like fail-proof. If you just follow someone who can teach you exactly what you're supposed to be doing correctly, it's really like fail-proof. You invest that $500, make it, you can double your income. You seriously can.
Dude, you have me excited. It's hard to get me excited, right? Like, I've been this 16 years, man. I'm excited again, dude. So they're going to be able to pick this up for $49. They need to be on that webinar the night before. And then OTO number 1 is the copy and paste profits. That's your super turnkey system, the 25K case study, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's going to sell for $98. Is that what you said?
Yes, $98 for copy and paste profits.
And then you have one more OTO number 2, which is your inner circle. What can you tell us about that?
Oh, I think we touched base, Chad, on that. But basically, the inner circle is $97, and it's going to give 10 weeks of live coaching and training with me and my coaches directly, where we're going to teach everything from traffic, the newest and hottest traffic sources, what we're doing in our business, Q&A, and so forth. They're going to get priority support, right? Basically, they're going to get bumped to the top of the list of support. They've got their own support access to my support team and myself. And I'm also going to give them, of course, my email address. Now, this is obviously with respect. If I get hammered and abused, I'm probably going to pull that for everybody. But it's one of those things. I know that in the past when I'd say this and say, hey, you can have my email address, but you got to respect it. You got to respect my email. I don't need emails about complaining. I don't like complaining, crying, and etc. But I like helping people. So if they say, hey, I built this page, can you check it out and tell me what you think about the copywriting?
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. I'm down with it. I will check it out and look at it and give you suggestions.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So what I like is there's so many good products out there. There's guides that, teach you list building, teach you the proper way to do email marketing. But then what they do is they say, well, here's your choice. You can either go get this autoresponder, you can get this one, and then you need to come over here, you need to buy this page builder. There's never been like an all-inclusive system and training. And then on top of that, with the OTO, you're allowing them to basically resell your product as their own and rebrand the report. And like I said, the traffic sources, dude. I'm so thrilled that you're giving up the traffic sources, right?
Yeah,
because
giving you everything.
When I heard those numbers, like I've been talking to my partners and everything, and I'm like, dude, we have to figure out what their traffic sources are. Like, I'm really good with webinars, dude. You give me 260,000 leads, I will do millions on that webinar, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the traffic sources are golden, dude. I'm telling you, there's so much value here with this offer, man. I'm pumped up. I know you're just going to crush this launch. We're all sitting here watching this launch because you're providing so much value and just, again, completely out of the box from what we're used to, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you've provided so much value already, but is there anything that you can leave us with before we conclude?
When it comes down to it, regardless if you join my system or join any other programs out there, one of the things that it really comes down to that I'm always like such a big advocate about, it's about taking action. All you guys who are listening to this Entrepreneur Live, I guess this is a TV show, I guess is what it is, a web show.
Internet show, yeah.
Internet show. It doesn't matter how many internet shows you watch, how many programs you buy, how many programs you buy, how many tools you have. It doesn't matter unless you take action. So one of the things I say at the end of the day is, no matter what you do, even if it's my program or if it's Chad's program or someone else's program, until you take action, you're not going to see results. So just by buying my program, you're not gonna make money instantly just because you bought my program. You got to take my program. You got to do what I teach you, follow the steps, and you can make money. You can have a successful company. You're listening to Chad. You're listening about myself. I'm young. I'm 33 years old, and I've been able to do things that people in their 50s can't do right now. It's an amazing lifestyle that you can build, but you can't do it without taking action. You've got to do it. You've got to take action. You've got to put things forth and put it out there in the universe. You may fail. Failing is okay. But you've got to keep at it. And when you keep at it, you can make money online. That's the coolest part. You can have a real business online. And that's one of my favorite things I tell all my friends. You got to do it. You can't just expect me to hand you everything. Just because you got a free course doesn't mean that you're going to make money online. You've got to take action. So that's all I leave you with. Take action. No matter what you do. Regardless if you join my program or not, take action. That's really it.
Awesome, dude. I cannot thank you for coming on the show, providing so much value, giving us that 5-step formula. Dude, I know our subscribers are like, dude, Chad, where's the link? Open this up, right? So if they're watching this early, man, it's coming. Again, you'll be able to pick up Build My List that has a 5-step formula. It's got sendlane. We didn't even really get to show very much of sendlane, dude. We're too much BS, right?
Yeah.
But
there's just so much to share. That's unfortunate, but
yeah.
I mean, touch base. That was good enough for now.
Yeah, but you're doing the webinar, man. So all the more reason to get on the webinar. He's going to discuss that 25K study on there, dude. I'll be on that webinar myself. So yeah, it's awesome. $49. Again, Jimmy, thank you so much. And then you went above and beyond with a live giveaway. I wasn't expecting that. You kind of put me on the spot. So, dude, thank you so much. And please come on the show again, would you?